Alright guys, Jack here, JBF Music and Guitar Lessons. What I've got for you here is a kind of reaction analysis of David Gilmour. Now, I'm a guitarist, as you can probably tell from this, and I'm not going to pretend for a second that I haven't heard of David Gilmour and know some of his solos. At the same time, I'm going to admit I probably don't know quite as much of him as I should have. The good news is that I'm very much in the process of rectifying this grave injustice. The idea with having the guitar is that I can kind of break stuff down as we go along and do a sort of mini lesson as well. So if that sounds up your street, stick around. I don't want me to be pausing and talking about what's going on. This probably isn't for you. I just have to put that in as an obligatory warning. So I've got this video up here. I think it's David Gilmour doing Any Tongue final solo. This doesn't ring a bell because my Pink Floyd knowledge isn't that great, but yeah, let's go for it. Some nice stuff off the bat here. He's using his whammy bar. I don't have mine, foolishly I don't have mine screwed in just now, but he's using that for vibrato and also to kind of bend the pitch of the notes, a bit like Jeff Beck. Yeah, more on that sort of technique with the eye up there. I don't want to derail this too much. Thinking about it, I can also hear a fair bit of a kind of influence you might have had on Steve Vai here as well, whether directly or indirectly, I don't know. So nice sub bass on this as well. So there's quite a few Gilmourisms coming out here. So when he was down here, he's doing this sort of, you know, these kind of chugga mutes, and this little rake that he likes to do as well. I've heard this pop up in solos. So basically you got the 14th fret, barring it with your first finger, you're just going through each note with a downstroke, up to the 16th fret, bending it by a semitone. So that's him probably bending the 9th to the flat 3rd. That means nothing to you. I will do a breakdown of some of his licks and analysis of some of his habits, so whenever those videos are live, I'll link to them with the eye up there. And just as a wee side note, if you like what I'm doing here and want to show support for the channel, you can check out my Patreon. I'll pop a link to that down in the description of the comments there. And if you don't fancy doing that, even hitting a like and leaving a comment, they're all just massive helps for not only this video's visibility, but also just the channel in general and helping it grow. So all very much appreciated. Nice whammy bar work, very vocal. Kind of double stops, nice. Just holding the whammy bar, right, okay. So before I forget, the advantage of a whammy bar vibrato is that you can both raise and lower the pitch of the note. Standard vibrato, we can just raise the pitch, right? Pinch harmonic, nice. Give me that lovely whammy bar vibrato. So that excited me, that lick. He was just, you know, kind of using a double stop to build this kind of, I don't know, just kind of frantic emotion. Really a lot of dynamics, a lot of space, and then using nice melodic lines and then doing kind of faster, more kind of in-your-face parts, just weaving it all together. Really beautiful playing. The registers a lot, doing some high stuff, doing some low stuff. Very pentatonic bass, very vocal, but also adding in more kind of, yeah, notes from the modes and stuff like that as well. Nice.
Thank you very much.
Alright, there's a series of licks back to back that I really liked there and how they flowed, so I'm going to kind of work those out and then show you what he was doing. Just some really tasty lead lines. So he's sliding in from nowhere up to this 8th fret on the G. 4 scratches. So you're just resting your fingers over the strings, so you don't got any you're not fretting any notes. You just get this percussive scratch. Little hammer on, and I'll just picking that note. So that'd be a 5 to 8 on the G string still, and then you're just picking that again. So you have a little bit slower. Then we're all the way up to here, and I think I mentioned this before in passing, but I got it wrong. I was at the wrong fret. We're actually at the 13th fret here. So you're using your first finger to kind of bar across there, and you kind of want to roll your finger so the notes don't all ring into each other. So you're just kind of rolling your finger over that, your first finger, all with downstroke, so down, 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 right? Then when we get to the 15th fret, we're picking that. I'm using my third finger. Then you want to hit it again and bend it. So this is where if you've got a bar in a Lloyd Rose guitar or whatever, you can add vibrato to it. I'm just doing it manually, just like that. If you want to know how to add vibrato to bends and get control over it, which is something I've kind of really worked on over the past year or two, you can get a tutorial on how to do that with a little eye up there. But this part, so you're hitting that bend, a semitone bend with the vibrato, coming down, pulling off to the 13th fret, then hitting that 13th fret, playing this one here, which is 16 on the B, and again this is where if you've got the bar you'll get that lovely vocal sound he's got. So far we've got so just double checking how he's phrasing it. So that 13 tone bend on that 16 on the B. When you get back to pitch, hit it again. Then we've got another one of these kind of muted hits he really seems to like. Tone bend on the 15th fret on the G. Back down to pitch, pull off to the 13, then 15 again. So when it moves up higher, you've got and I'll play that a bit slower as well. If you enjoyed this, hit subscribe. You can check out more reaction analysis videos there, or more David Gilmour stuff there. But take it easy guys, and have a good one.